Hello everybody, it is Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and it is time to have a little conversation because it keeps popping up and I'm really sick of it. So I'm gonna jump on a soapbox for a minute, and if I offend you and whatnot, it's okay. You can unsubscribe and never watch me again and whatever, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. However, I have to address this because it's driving me crazy. Intellectual property. That is what we call it when you create a layout of your original design. It is your idea and you technically is your intellectual property. And yes, when someone else goes and takes that idea and uses it for their own project, it is always suggested and a good idea to give that person credit for inspiring you to create your layout. That's the whole point. However, it's okay if you've forgotten. Maybe it's just something you were scrolling past and you saw it and you went to create and it popped up in your head and you don't remember who that person is. That sort of stuff happens. It's okay. And I just have to say that since I started creating, and I've been on YouTube since 2013, so it's almost been 10 years, not once have I ever had to ask someone permission to scrap lift them if it's been posted on some form of social media. I always give them credit, like when I post onto my own social media saying this has been inspired by so-and-so, but never, ever have I had to ask beforehand. It's just not something that I've had to do, because I would say most of us that do share online and in social media, the moment you share something publicly for everyone else to see, you have no control over what happens. People are going to scrap lift you and not give you credit. People are going to scrap lift you and give you credit. And that's why you post, right? Like, I understand that we all create to document our memories to share with our family. That is the main goal behind scrapbooking for most of us. Some of us do it as a creative outlet and whatever. But the moment you post online is you sharing your creativity because you want other people to see it and get inspired. So don't then get upset that someone was inspired and scrap lifted you or took an idea from you. It's freaking ridiculous. Like, come on, people. We are adults, and I'm actually one of the younger scrapbookers in our community. I mean, I'm 34, which isn't young, but I do tend to be one of the younger ones. We're adults. We're not children here. We're not on the playground and someone stole something. So can we just act like adults, and instead of being like, hey, this is mine, you stole it and you didn't give me credit, how about saying, this is beautiful layout, thank you so much, I'm glad I inspired you. God, seriously, come on. I also am gonna say the same thing with sketches, because obviously I do 30 days of sketches, and I had some issues with a couple of people with sketches last term saying that I stole their sketches and was trying to claim them as my own, which, first of all, I never did. Okay, yeah, it happened with a couple sketches too, where they were mad that I didn't tag the right people on Instagram, and I didn't give the right credit. And one of them even said that I was trying to take their sketch and use it, saying it was my own, which never, ever, we've already went through this, have I ever tried to do that. So, honestly, good riddance. For me, in my sketch series has made it so that after June, when I do 30 days of sketches, the best of, after that, we're going to exclusive sketches, where the sketches have literally been created for 30 days of sketches, because I'm not dealing with that. Don't create a sketch, put it online, and then get mad that people used it and didn't give you the correct credit. First of all, I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to be mean. I have to get these feelings out. But if you create a sketch and you don't put your name on it and your company's logo on it, if it's for that, it's your own fault. Like, you have a business. How do you not know this? So, and I know I'm being not a nice person right now, and I'm very sorry. but I'm just frustrated. And the fact that it's not just me that this is happening to, now it's going into people getting upset about scrap lifting and stealing their intellectual property. It's ridiculous to the 10th degree. And as Crystal from Pineapple Paper says, always wear your crown. Some of you need to adjust your crowns. Like, I don't know what else to say. That being said, and that's my little soapbox of people are just, we need to get away from the negativity, because scrapbooking is supposed to be everybody's happy place. And if you are in this just because you want credit or followers or whatever, you may not be in it for the right reason, to be honest with you. Maybe you need to have a really hard look at what you're doing. That's my personal opinion on that. So to spin this and make it a happy thing and me stop being such a nasty person, I created a little logo. So hopefully it's popped up, and I'm more than happy to send it to you. If you want to email to you, Facebook message me, Instagram direct message me, or whatever, I will get it to you, or other people that have shared it already can get it to you however you want it. And it literally says, I create to inspire. Please feel free to scrap lift me. That's all it is. And I'm hoping what we can do is flood Instagram with this logo. That way, if you are someone that has nothing to do with Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or whatever, and you're just sharing these projects because you do want other people to see your work, because you love the hobby, and maybe you're just sharing it to share, like you have nothing to do with what we do. Some of us post things for design teams and do other things, and maybe you're not there, you're just sharing because you're having fun. I just want you to be able to see that logo within our account and know that it's a safe place to scrap lift from, and that no one will get mad at you if you forget who we are and you don't tag us and you don't give us credit and whatever. We just want you to know that it doesn't matter. We don't care about that. We do not care about the credit. It's nice when it's given. It's always lovely to give credit when you can, but that's not why we share. We share to hope to give someone a different idea or a different perspective on how to create something that maybe you didn't think about before. And that's the whole point of that. So that's what I've got to say. I do apologize if I've offended anyone. I'm really not trying to offend people. I just needed to get that out because it's been driving me crazy and it keeps popping up, and I just think it's ridiculous. So if you are one of those people, I sincerely suggest that you would just go back to why you started scrapbooking. Put away all of your I want to be popular on whatever your reasoning is right now. Maybe put that aside for just a moment and think about why you started sharing your creativity on social media. And please remember that the moment you share something on social media, you have no control over what happens to it, who uses it, who gets inspired by it, and whatnot. So maybe just let it go. All right, thank you. Have a great day. I will be back tomorrow with just normal stuff, normal scrapbooking. And yeah, that's it. Bye, everyone.